The New England Patriots are in a place that feels surprisingly optimistic, even after a tough loss to the Steelers. There's still a lot of room to grow, but the signs are encouraging compared to past seasons. Mike Vrabel's system is starting to take shape, and the way Drake May is developing week by week is giving fans a real sense of hope for what this team can become. The offense has flashes of brilliance, even in games where turnovers get in the way, and there's a sense that this young roster is learning how to handle the pressure of a full NFL season. Heading into their matchup against the Panthers this Sunday, there's a lot to unpack from that Steelers game, both on the offensive side and the defensive side, including what the snap counts reveal about who is stepping up and who might be struggling. Drake May's performance remains the central story for the Patriots. Sunday's game highlighted both his potential and the pitfalls that come with being a young quarterback learning a complex system. The team turned the ball over 5 times, the most for New England in a single game since 2008, which makes it easy to focus on negative. But even with those mistakes, the Patriots were in striking distance, and the game never felt completely out of reach. That's the kind of situation that teaches a team more than a blowout win ever could. For May, it was a reminder that ball security is critical. In his career, every game where he has committed multiple turnovers has ended in a loss. That's a pattern the Patriots need to see corrected immediately if they want to consistently compete in close games. The responsibility to protect the football ultimately falls on him, but it extends to everyone handling the ball, from running backs to receivers. It's a lesson in accountability and focus that will shape the team's approach moving forward. Defensively, the Patriots had some shakeups that will likely affect the team's rotation for the next few weeks. Christian Ellis, the starting middle linebacker, saw his snaps reduced dramatically, which in turn gave younger players opportunities to step in and show what they can do. Players like Jack Given got a chance to make an impact, and while the rotation on the defensive line was relatively stable, the benching of key contributors shows that the coaching staff is willing to adjust and demand performance. Some veterans will need to regain trust through consistency, while younger players will get their moments to shine. For a team in transition, these adjustments are expected, but they also serve as a clear message that everyone on the field must earn their playing time. The rotation at linebacker, combined with consistent snaps from defensive stalwarts like Marcus Jones, Robert Spillane, Jalen Hawkins, and Carlton Davis, gives a balance of stability and opportunity. Players on the edges and in the secondary are rotating, but the core remains dependable, which is essential for keeping the defense competitive even while integrating new talent. On the offensive side, the line has continued to hold up well next to Drake May, which gives him the time needed to make plays. Hunter Henry's resilience through a minor knee issue was encouraging, and it demonstrates the toughness expected from this group. At wide receiver, Kahan Booty continues to lead in snap counts, while Hollins and Stephon Diggs hover around the 50% mark. Diggs' limited snaps suggest a cautious approach given his recovery, but it's becoming clear that he's ready for a larger role. Kyle Williams and other young playmakers are waiting for their chance to contribute, and the coaching staff will need to find ways to get these athletes involved consistently. The Patriots have a talent pool that could unlock a lot of potential if used creatively, especially in the passing game, where spacing and matchups can create explosive opportunities. Variety in play calling is critical. Relying on the same plays repeatedly limits what players like Henderson or Williams can accomplish, and it also puts additional pressure on Drake, made to make every pass perfect. Rondre Stevenson's struggles with fumbles have been a focal point. Sunday's game was another example of how ball security can define playing time. When turnovers occur at crucial moments, it affects the entire game plan and shakes the confidence of the coaching staff. Yet, there's still room for redemption. Tavon Henderson and Antonio Gibson are waiting in the wings to prove themselves as reliable contributors, capable of stepping into larger roles if the opportunity arises. Henderson has expressed his readiness, showing a mindset focused on earning his place through effort and performance rather than entitlement. That attitude, combined with a flexible approach from the coaching staff, could allow the Patriots to maximize the talents they have while minimizing mistakes. In games where the margin for error is slim, These small decisions, who touches the ball, who's on the field, can make the difference between a narrow loss and a hard-fought victory. The Patriots are at a point where growth is visible, but execution is still inconsistent. Young players are learning the system, veterans are adjusting to evolving roles, and the coaching staff is actively managing rotations to balance opportunity and performance. This creates a dynamic environment where improvement is possible each week, even in the face of disappointing results. The matchup against the Panthers will be another test of this young roster's ability to implement lessons learned, protect the football, and seize opportunities in both the running and passing game. The potential is there, but it will require precision, focus, and adaptability to fully realize it. Drake May's development remains central, and every snap he takes is a chance to show growth, command the offense, and lead the team toward consistent competitiveness. Looking ahead to the Patriots' matchup against the Panthers, there's a lot of focus on adjustments and execution. The Panthers just dominated the Falcons with a 30-0 win, showing that their defense is improving week by week. For New England, this game represents an opportunity to test the growth of their young roster and see whether the lessons from the Steelers' loss have been absorbed. The offensive line will need to continue providing steady protection for Drake May, giving him the confidence to make clean reads and accurate throws. The balance between establishing the run and keeping the passing game dynamic will be crucial, especially against a defensive front that has been effective at controlling the line of scrimmage. If the Patriots want to compete in this game, they need to find a rhythm early, protect the football, and exploit mismatches with their playmakers. Drake May's development continues to be the narrative thread for this team. His decision-making under pressure will determine whether New England can turn close games into wins. Sunday's 5 turnovers were a wake-up call, but they also serve as a teaching moment. The key for May is consistency, particularly avoiding multiple turnovers in a single game, which historically correlates directly with losses for the Patriots. The coaching staff will need to find ways to simplify reads without limiting the offense, allowing May to play confidently while still making smart decisions. Young receivers like Kahan Booty, Kyle Williams, and Stephon Diggs need to be in sync with him, understanding when to break open for space and how to create separation in a system that rewards timing and precision. The balance between patience and aggression will be critical, especially against a defense that can punish mistakes. The running back position is equally important. Rondre Stevenson's fumbles have complicated the rotation, but they've opened the door for Tavon Henderson to step up. Henderson has expressed readiness to take on a larger role, and the Patriots coaching staff must evaluate him not just for individual plays, but for his ability to be a 3-down back capable of sustaining drives. Antonio Gibson adds another layer, but ball security has to be a top priority for all backs. The combination of young, skilled playmakers and a quarterback like May gives the Patriots the tools to keep defenses off balance, but execution and consistency remain the biggest challenges. Variety in play calling will be necessary. Draws, screens, wheel routes, and play action can all help create opportunities, especially if Henderson and Williams are trusted to make plays in space. On defense, the Patriots' rotation is evolving. Christian Ellis reduced playing time, and the benching of other contributors show that the coaching staff is holding players accountable while also giving younger athletes a chance to prove themselves. Marcus Jones, Robert Spillane, Jalen Hawkins, and Carlton Davis remain the foundation, playing virtually every snap and providing stability. The defensive line rotation, featuring Harold Landry, Levon Chasen, Milton Williams, and Christian Barmore, has been solid, and new contributors like Jack Given could carve out bigger roles if they continue to perform. Kyle Duggar and Chris Tonga are adding depth and making key plays in the middle, ensuring that the defense maintains its integrity even while experimenting with personnel. This approach emphasizes both accountability and opportunity, creating a competitive environment where performance determines playing time. The Panthers will present a challenge, but the Patriots have the defensive talent and coaching adaptability to adjust and respond. Special teams and situational football also remain a factor. The Patriots' ability to win in the red zone, execute on 3rd down, and manage field position will play a significant role in this game. The young offense must stay disciplined, avoid unnecessary risks, and capitalize on opportunities created by their playmakers. The coaching staff's ability to mix calls, create favorable matchups, and anticipate the Panthers' adjustments will be critical. There's a growing sense that New England is learning to integrate its younger talent effectively, balancing it with experienced veterans who can lead by example. The key is maintaining momentum and confidence, particularly when mistakes happen, and reinforcing the idea that each play is a chance to correct errors and move the team forward. As the Patriots continue to develop, every game becomes a reflection of growth and potential. Drake May's ability to manage the offense, combined with the contributions of young receivers, backs, and defensive players, will define the trajectory of this team. The Panthers matchup is not just another game. It's an opportunity to measure improvement, test the depth chart, and see whether the young roster can execute under pressure. The balance between risk and reward, aggressive play calling, and disciplined execution will be under the spotlight. For fans and analysts, this game offers a glimpse into what the Patriots can be when talent, coaching, and preparation converge. Mistakes will happen, but how the team responds to adversity will set the tone for the rest of the season, and the lessons learned from games like the Steelers matchup are invaluable in that process. Every snap, every route, and every decision will matter. The offense needs to protect the football, create space for explosive plays, and ensure Drake May is in a position to succeed. On defense, rotations and accountability will continue to shape the team's approach, demanding consistency and effort from every player on the field. The integration of young talent, particularly Henderson and Williams on offense and Jack given on defense, will be closely watched. If the Patriots can execute their game plan while minimizing mistakes, they have the tools to challenge the Panthers and continue their development as a competitive, balanced team. Sunday is more than just a matchup. It's a proving ground for the Patriots' youth and resilience, a chance to see whether lessons learned translate into tangible improvement, and an opportunity to build confidence for the weeks ahead. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, the New England Patriots reportedly have set their sights on a new franchise quarterback, SHEDUER Sanders. Sources close to the organization suggest that negotiations have been progressing rapidly, sparking rumors that the Patriots are preparing to make an official announcement that could redefine the trajectory of the team for years to come. While the news is yet to be confirmed by the league or the Patriots themselves, insiders claim that the team's front office is quietly confident about the acquisition. The buzz around Sanders has been growing for months, and speculation now points to New England as the unlikely landing spot for the young signal caller. Known for his strong arm, mobility, and football IQ, Sanders has been turning heads since his collegiate days, drawing comparisons to some of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks. If these whispers prove true, the Patriots will be making a bold statement, signaling a shift in strategy as they look to recapture the championship magic that once defined the franchise. Fans and analysts alike are already debating the implications. Could Sanders be the long-term solution New England has been searching for, or is this just a gamble by a team eager to reinvigorate its offense? Social media has exploded with speculation, memes, and heated discussions, with many questioning how head coach Bill Belichick might adapt his playbook to accommodate such a talented but relatively untested quarterback. The intrigue is palpable. The Patriots, a team known for calculated precision and measured moves, could be placing one of their boldest bets in recent memory. While the rumor mill continues to churn, league insiders emphasize that nothing is set in stone. Contracts, draft considerations, and the intricacies of NFL negotiations could still influence whether this blockbuster acquisition comes to fruition. Yet, the mere suggestion that SHEDUER Sanders could be calling plays at Gillette Stadium next season has fans buzzing, opponents wary, and sports pundits scrambling for analysis. One thing is certain. If the Patriots pull this off, the NFL landscape may look very different by the time the season kicks off. For now, the story remains in the realm of tantalizing speculation, a mix of hope, skepticism, and anticipation. Patriot supporters are dreaming of explosive plays, game-winning drives, and a quarterback who could redefine the team's identity. Across the league, rival teams are quietly taking notes, knowing that if the rumor proves accurate, the Patriots may have just made the most talked-about move of the offseason. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.